Have you ever wondered why a luxurious leather jacket only develops a noble patina over decades, while a faux leather piece, often costing no less, cracks and loses its shape only after a season, or even sooner, often much earlier than that? In the premium segment, the genuine leather is more than a material. It's a fusion of natural origin and expert craftsmanship, reflecting durability, character, and the history of each item. My name is Anastasia, and today we will explore all the main types and categories of leather, the criteria used to classify them, and their origins and quality features. For clarity, I have divided this discussion into the following categories, which we will explore in detail: material origin, surface finish, grain preservation, and tanning. When we speak of genuine leather, we speak of legacy. Each hide carries the subtle fingerprint of nature, formed over time, shaped by life. In luxury craftsmanship, the leather's origin determines not only its texture and beauty, but also its purpose. From supple sheepskin to noble calfskin, let's explore the most distinguished types and how they're used in refined design. Calfskin is the benchmark of high-end leather. Sourced from young cattle, it features a tight, smooth grain with few imperfections, making it ideal for structured pieces that demand elegance and longevity. It's the material of choice for luxury shoes by John Loeb, Berluti, and Edward Green, known to form deep patina over time. Such an honor to have this in my hands, my partner's Brony Brock, worn for about 8 years. Crafted from full-grain calfskin, the base features a hand-applied patina with natural burnishing toward the toe and heel. Traditional brogan adds character, while the Goodyear welt ensures structure integrity and long-term resolving potential. It's a practical example of how quality leather, thoughtful design, and proper construction come together in long-weary footwear. Overall, calfskin is used widely across luxury brands, from accessories to outerwear. Goatskin is light, flexible, and naturally fabled. Less formal than calfskin, yet full of character. It's commonly used in glow linings, journal covers, and bag interiors. Items touched often and expected to last. Its slightly oily surface offers natural resistance and breathability, making it perfect for driving gloves or finely bound books. Although most luxury fashion houses typically favor calfskin as the material of choice, brands like Tom Ford, Christian Dior, or Brunello Cucinelli do occasionally incorporate goatskin into their collections. Understated but resilient, goatskin brings quite sophistication to everyday essentials. Sheepskin is prized for its softness and warmth. Thinner and more pliable than other hides, it often comes with its fleece intact when used as a shearling. It's ideal for winter coats, jackets, and boot linings, garments meant to insulate without bulk. While less structured, it offers exceptional comfort, especially in cold weather wear. Kiton, Loro Piana, and Brunello Cucinelli showcase sheepskin outerwear through their own lens of luxury, combining artisanal craftsmanship with tactile warmth and timeless design. For those seeking high-quality leather jackets at a more accessible price point, All Saints remains a reliable choice, not only for its strong selection of timeless design that age are well, but also for its consistent use of supple sheepskin across most styles. From classic biker silhouettes to relaxed suede bombers, the brand's outerwear strikes a balance between urban edge and everyday versatility. It's a thoughtful option for those who value authentic materials and reliable craftsmanship, without stepping into the luxury price tier. Deerskin is rare yet remarkable. It offers a luxurious softness paired with notable durability. Naturally stretchy, it molds supple to use while remaining strong and flexible. It's resilient, tactile, and quietly refined, leather for those who value comfort without compromising elegance. Its natural stretch and smooth texture allow for an effortlessly tailored feel, whether in gloves, jackets, or shoes. It's leather that speaks to understated sophistication and ease of wear. Though relatively rare, Deerskin takes center stage in Denia iconic triple-stitch sneakers, offered in a rich array of colors. For those who enjoy the thrill of the rare and sophistication of discovering something truly exclusive, allow me to draw your attention to one of the most revered and most peculiar materials in fine leather craft: shell Cordovan. Made not from the outer hide but from a dense membrane beneath the rump of horse, Cordovan is produced by only few tanneries worldwide, most famously Horvin in Chicago. The process is painstaking, up to 6 months of peat tanning, oil stuffing and hand polishing, resulting in a leather that's as enduring as it's rare. Visually, it defies expectations, waxy smoother, almost glossy with a depth of sheen, more akin to a polished stone than a leather. At first glance, it may not even appear hygienic, but to those who know, it's a hallmark of quiet connoisseurship. Unlike calfskin, it doesn't crease, but develops soft wave-like rolls. It's denser, glossier and far more durable, though less pliant to the touch. Calfskin speak of softness and refinement. Cordovan speak of longevity. With proper care, it can last generations, aging to a deep mirror-like patina. True specialties in Cordovan include Crockett & Jones, Carmina, and Alden, whose shoes and boots are revered by collectors worldwide. I have already set my sights on a pair of double monks from Carmina, and at the first opportunity I will be sharing a full review and my impressions, so stay in touch. If rarity speaks louder than logos, then Peccary leather deserves its own quiet spotlight. Found only in select regions in South America and harvested under strict conservation laws, it's a material sought not for show, but for touch. Among leather connoisseurs, Peccary holds an almost mythical status. Exceptionally supple with fine yet slightly irregular grain, Peccary leather most often resorts for gloss and small accessories that rest directly against the skin. It's naturally elastic, incredibly soft, and surprisingly resilient, resisting wear while gently molded to the hand. It's a signature of master glue makers like Hestra, Merola, and Maison Fabre. And since Carmina specializes not only in shell Cordovan, but also in a wide range of exotic leathers, we can admire their elegant line made from Peccary leather. Peccary doesn't announce itself. It's discovered, appreciated, and remembered. If you ever spot a leather with a soft made sheen and slightly irregular dimpled grain, it's likely Peccary. Now you will know what you're looking at. Long before leather tells story through age, it whispers its intents through surface. The finish is where material meets smooth, where the roll becomes refined. From velvety textures to mirror-like sheens, the finish defines how leather is perceived, touched, and worn. Let's walk through the most distinguished finishes found in premium craftsmanship. Nubuck is quite an aristocrat of leather, originating in the early 20th century. It's crafted by gently sanding the outer layer of young calf hides with fine grit abrasives. The result? A smooth, powdery surface with a velvety hand that feels almost like suede, but far more durable. Nubuck pieces bring a sense of refinement and resilience. With their smooth, velvety surface and subtle gray, they offer a more structured feel than suede. Nubuck has an understated softness. It reflects light subtly, absorbs dye beautifully, and develops a moody patina. But like a tailored cashmere coat, it demands care. It marks with oil and water, making it more suited for dry, elegant environments. Suede tells a more relaxed story. Unlike Nubuck, it mates by buffing the inner side of the hide, exposing its soft, open fibers. With its velvety texture and gentle structure, Suede softens the silhouette, bringing a sense of intimacy, quiet confidence, and effortless luxury. What it lacks in structure, it makes up for in the charm. Suede breathes exceptionally well, conforming quickly to shape. It's a material for tactile pleasure, inviting to touch, rich in depth, but less forgiving to the elements. And yet in my view, despite Nubuck's technical edge in durability, Suede appears infinitely more aristocratic. Its velvety surface holds a quiet opulence and almost regal softness. A personal example, my All Saints jacket made from sheep suede has been regularly worn for about 4 years. I lived in a humid climate at the time, and over the years, the suede developed a subtle greenish undertone, a natural result of how the material interacts with moisture and light. Some surface imperfections have appeared over time, and I'm planning to give it a proper deep clean soon. If you're curious about care and maintenance, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to make a separate video on cleaning this suede jacket. Painted leather is all drama, gloss, glamour, and gleam. Achieved by applying varnish or lacquer over smooth leather, its mirror-like finish is made to turn heads. Sleek and stiff, is best used in formal shoes, clutched, and statement pieces, where shine is the main event. Yet for all its polish, it's not without fragility. Fatty leather scratches easily and creases with time, so it's best reserved for occasional wear, not everyday use. In the upper tiers of leathercraft, There exists a class of material that go far beyond the ordinary exotic leather. This includes skins like crocodile, alligator, ostrich, lizard, stingray, and python. What sets them apart is not only their rarity and texture, but the craftsmanship required to work with them. In general, most luxury and high artisanal brands work with exotic leathers. For example, brand Zeli offers a broad selection of exotic leather goods ranging from alligator belts to leather skin loafers. While exotic skins are undeniably beautiful, they demand ethical sourcing and expert handling. Many of the finest examples are CITES certified and produced in limited numbers, not just for scarcity, but to preserve biodiversity and honor the material. Texture, when done right, brings leather to life. Embossing is a technique used to imprint patterns like crocodile, lizard, or ostrich onto standard hides. It allows designers to offer the allure of exotic skin without the ethical or financial costs. Whether it mimics reptile or pebble grain, embossing adds dimension and depth, elevating even utilitarian design into something more sculptural. In the high premium segment, we often see the use of cross-grain leather, a texture applied primarily for durability rather than visual appeal. It's especially common in small leather goods like card holders, wallets, key cases, and passport covers, where resistance to scratches and daily wear is essential to preserving a refined appearance over time. Some of the most refined leather finishes come from the houses where craftsmanship borders on obsession. After exploring the spectrum of origins, grains, and finishes, from the aristocratic made of suede to the high gloss drama of patent leather, and from the rarity of Peccary to the sculpture precision of embossed hide, it becomes clear: leather isn't just worn, it's interpreted. If surface finish defines the leather first impressions, then grain preservation guarantees its lasting legacy. In leather production, different layers of the hide are used depending on the item's purpose and price point. In the premium and luxury segments, manufacturers primarily work with full grain and top grain leather. The natural top layer of the hide, where every pore, wrinkle, and subtle imperfection tells a story. Preserving this grain is what separates true craftsmanship from mass production. Full grain leather is crown jewel. It remains untouched and uncorrected, proudly displaying the hide's natural texture. This leather ages like a fine vintage, developing a rich patina that deepens with time, reflecting the wearer's journey. Brands like John Lobb and Berluti have long celebrated full grain leather for its strange breathability and timeless beauty. Top grain leather, by contrast, undergoes slight sanding to smooth out imperfections, offering a more uniform appearance and easier maintenance. It balances durability with elegance and is often used in premium goods that require a polished look without compromising quality. It's important to note that both full grain and top grain leather can come in various surface finishes, whether that is glossy patent leather, a soft nubuck, or a velvety suede. These finishes are simply different treatments applied to the surface, but the underlying grain classification tells you about the quality and durability of the leather beneath. Understanding these distinctions is crucial to appreciating why some leather pieces only grow richer over decades, while others lose their structure and charm within seasons. Before any grain is preserved or any finish applied, the leather must go through its most critical transformation, tanning. This is a process that turns perishable animal hide into durable, long-lasting material. There are two primary types used in premium craftsmanship, and the first is the vegetable tanning. Is a traditional method using natural tannins extracted from bark, roots, and leaves. It takes weeks or even months to complete, but the result is a leather with deep character, a warm earthy scent, and structures that improves with age. This method is commonly used for full-grain leather, heritage shoes, saddlery, and artisanal goods. Brands like Harvin, Ilchea, and Tempesti are known for their vegetable tanned leather. And the second one is the chrome tanning, used in the vast majority of today's leather goods, from ready-to-wear fashion to soft handbags and footwear. It's a faster industrial method that uses chromium salts. It yields softer, more water-resistant leather with a consistent color, making it ideal for fashion garments, handbags, and footwear by brands like Gucci, Prada, All Saints, and Tod's. While it doesn't develop the same patina as vegetable tanned leather, it allows for broader other color options and supple textures. When we talk about tanning, whether vegetable or chromium, we are referring to the full leather preparation process. It starts with curing the raw hide to preserve it, followed by reweighting to bring back moisture. Hair and excess flesh are removed, exposing the grain. Pre-tanning prepares the fibers, while tanning itself stabilizes the hide structure. After drying, which flattens the hide and removes residual moisture, the leather undergoes grading and sorting based on grain quality, thickness, and size. Only then does it move to the finished stage, including dyeing, softening, and surface treatments that shape its final texture, color, and performance. Tanning is what gives leather its core identity, whether slow-aged or chemically stabilized. This hidden stage defines how leather will behave, age, and feel for years to come. Summing up the video, this belt from L20 is a great example of leather craftsmanship at its most refined, combining top-grain calfskin, soft suede, and genuine panel of crocodile leather. Each texture tells its own story, and together they create an accessory that's both tactile and truly elevated. Genuine leather is much more than a material. It's a living testament to nature beauty and human craftsmanship. From the origin of the hide to the delicate surface finishes, right through to the preservation of the grain. Each choice you make, whether it's full grain or top grain, Nubuck or Suede, speaks volumes about durability, elegance, and timeless character. Understanding the distinctions empowers you to invest wisely in pieces that don't just wear, they age gracefully, gaining soul and story with every year. Thank you for your attention. It's a pleasure to speak for you. My name is Anastasia. Until next time.